What's... Oh, shit. Y'all didn't see that. I don't smoke. What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 3, Episode 37. Welcome to the stream. Alrighty, what's up, everyone? We are going to go ahead and assemble. Let's get this party started. Woo! Weekend. It's not a 3-day weekend, though. That kind of sucks. Oh, shoot. You know, I had two administrative tasks left. One of them I didn't get to, and then another one is getting this thing set over here. We got to get but I hadn't found a shortcut for this yet. They just changed. I had just gotten used. Oh, that's not the right shortcut. I had just gotten used to this silly TV, and then they went and updated it. So no, we don't want to watch Disney. I don't think I have Disney loaded. But we have to. It's like one of these buttons. That's it. That button doesn't work anymore. They changed it. It drives me crazy when you get used to something. That's not it. So the only way I found is like go over up here and then go over settings, inputs, and media player. There we go. Oh. We're going to take a look at the back room here in a little bit. I got to move it. Okay, now play. Thank you. Dang it, Jason. What's wrong with you? All right. And let's turn this down. Yeah, we got it turned down. Are we going? Ready? Are we ready? Lock force! Assemble! I was pressing the wrong button. Whoops. Okay. I swung a little too far to the wee and not to the whoa. Okay, audio low. Sorry, I had to. There we go. Ooh, audio's too loud now. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get better, y'all. Trying to get better. Set a one-click link. Yeah, this was one of those Amazon deals, so it was just like, it was so cheap. Might as well. Jason malfunction. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't figured out those batteries yet either. They use a really weird. I don't think it's a CR. If it was a CR2032 battery, I could just switch it out because I've got dozens. But I think it's a weird battery in those little remotes. But we do have a great big full. As much as I'm kind of moving around, I need to be a little bit careful with this. But we do have a great big full glass of Mississippi cold drip. That's right, Mississippi cold drip is brewed right here in Jackson, Mississippi. mscolddrip.com. Today I'm having just a splash of salted caramel with mostly Mississippi turtle, which is my two favorite combos. B batteries. I don't know what they are. I pulled it open one time to look. Release. Okay, so and these things actually have like this trapdoor. It's a 2025. Did I ever get? I should have 2025. So we'll have to switch that battery out. That is the only battery I can switch out today because the rest are in my van, which is sitting in the shop. Because it's got a fuel pump need, I think, almost 100. Oh, I did get a bunch of CR 2025s. Let's see if a new battery works, y'all. Shall we? We shall. Let's switch to this screen. That one? Nope. Nope, not that camera. Just that screen. Is it frozen? I don't know. Because that was that other thing that I didn't do, was get the mobile comments section up. That was that other administrative task that I didn't do, and it's actually turned off right now. Looks like we got some lag though on my end. I don't know if it's on your end or not, but let's go to the comments section. Yeah, I forgot that I ordered all those 2025s. I think I ordered several from Flake one time. because I wanted to replace the batteries in that. So we're going to find out if it's a battery issue or if it's a person issue. Hold on, we got to secretly come under here. So don't look. Because okay, okay, there we go. All right, let me turn it down. That's right. Go to my channel, wherever it is. I've been sucking. We were talking about this on LPP, his live, that it's been sucky in the shop and busy, and I haven't had time to freaking do anything because when I get home at night, I'm just so tired. Especially from moving the bike shop around, which I do have a video that I noticed is really crappy. I don't know why. I've got the most expensive phone in the market, sorta, and then a cheap TV. That may explain it. I don't know, but I don't know if it's video compression or not. But when I did a test play on the back room, a little short clip showing y'all my progress back there, it looked really crappy, so I don't know what the heck's going on. But I'm going to go all the way back as far as I can on the comments. That's that dang iPhone. That dang expensive iPhone. We did find out, so Kim just recently traded hers in because hers was an XR, which everybody, even Apple, admits was literally the worst phone they ever did as far as failure. And it was one of those deals where she was supposed to get 200 on the phone if she traded it in, up to 200, and it turned out it was 150. All right. Sir, are you going to be gone very long, or? Okay. All right. He said 5 minutes. Whatever. I don't believe that. Let's get the more comments in its stand. There we go. Now Jason's ready to do this thing. Rune, as always, good morning to you. Dana Reed, Wes, Night Owl, thanks for being here. I think the title of this video, the title of this live was what, cooler weather. It is cooler weather. I've got the door open and the AC on. Door open and AC on. Bad, Jason. But here in Mississippi, anything below 90 during the day is cooler weather. It's chilly weather. I'm going to send a message to Kim that if she goes to the grocery store before I get home to get chili making ingredients because it's dropped below 90 degrees, and that means it's cool. Yay! God, finally a break in the weather. Chris Capoon, good morning. Or good afternoon to you. James Randolph, what's up? CLK video made me think of Jason. Hardest Carlos. So, is it just me, since I just saw that comment, or did CLK have a video they put out that was not well received and then they deleted said video? Did anybody else see that video? Because I was starting to read through some of the comments. Like, I don't watch their videos like faithfully or like Locks New York when I tried to get on. But like their time for me is literally when I get home and when we're eating dinner, and we don't do the phone thing or anything. So it's like that's like the worst time for me to be able to watch a live out of everybody. So I very rarely get to it. I got to the like last 5 minutes of it, but yeah, what was up with that? Retired Richard Boyd, what's up from, he's from California, Lincoln. I don't know if that's North or South California, but welcome. Thanks for being here, you and somebody else, Picker Gal. I think y'all are both tuning in together. So thanks for being here. Rune, I'll see you in a minute, I'm sure. I'm way at the very beginning of the comments. 8:55 in Southern California. Yeah. Okay, let me scroll down. New house, what's up, Peter Fox? I already said hey to you, Dana. I'm not going to say hey again. Andy, what's up? So the whole van thing. Fred, what's going on? Alpha Centauri, thanks for being here. HKS, I barely got off the interstate. Ooh, barely got off the interstate onto, still a It was a busy road. I can't count the number of times with Mount Hazard Zone the people would come up behind me and just sit. It's like, I can't go anywhere. Literally, if I could go somewhere, I wouldn't effing be sitting here. And somebody came, tapped on my window to ask me for money or help or something. I'm just was like, I am not even in the mood for this. Get away from my window. You're literally walking up to a broken down car on the side of the road asking for something. Someday tales will be told of Duckett. Yes. Duckett is now completely... Well, no. He's not. He may be completely. But no, we're trying to retain as much Duckett as we can. Retain as much Duckett. Litter picker. That's it. I was wanting to say little, but it's litter. Fucking not sure. Brian Field, good morning to you. So let me take another sip of cold brew up here. Locks, New York. Hey, I was just talking about you. Yep, malfunction. Fonzie, what's up? Oh, hey, we just scrolled. Gumby, good morning to you. Dave, what's up? It's a stamp through the KeyBank ID to increase business. Yeah, I saw it. Almost all disagreed with it. Yeah, and then they pulled the video. Ooh, couldn't take the heat. Can't take the heat. Get off the YouTube. No, I've deleted a couple of videos. The only videos I've deleted were because as I was reviewing it, especially like sometimes they were the long ones, but as I was reviewing it, I would notice like something that shouldn't have been in the video, as far as like, like on a vacant. I would, I can spend hours editing a dang video and still see something in the end that I'm like, no, that's not, I'm not going to post that because that's more of a privacy issue than anything. So yeah, but I can't say I've had a video that was totally severely disliked in the comment section that hardcore, except for the Jeep in the garage, taking apart the Jeep steering wheel. I think that one's got the most downvotes. This has also got a high number of views, but it happens. All right, let's see this thing. We don't want to deactivate, but we're going to put this in to doop. Honestly, I don't think it's a battery. I think it's just this freaking remote style. So at the end, we're going to find out, right? We're going to leave that right there. We're going to let's test this battery. My oldest got me a battery container, and it had this in it. The battery container literally was, it's one of those as seen on TV things, and it has space for like 8 D batteries. It's just cheap plastic, And in theory, it's not really watertight or airtight like what I'm using now. And who needs space for 8 D batteries? So 1.5 volt mini cell. This goes, that goes that way. See, I don't think I'm reading these right. Oh, mini cell goes that way. No, that's how it's. Like, can anybody understand that? Like, there's the mini cell. And it's 9 volt PM 1604. That's a part number. So if you're doing 9 volt, you would do it that way. And everything else positive is that way, right? Yeah. And we get good. Like high bouncy good too. Almost all the way. So I don't know. No, I guess we'll see. Morning, Miko Wolf. What's up? Anthony, what's going on? Mouser part numbers 2016. Oh, yeah, those are the three. Those are the 3 main batteries that are in my little bag there. I do think I need to buy more 2032s though. I think I ran out of those. Nope, I got 1 left of that. 1 whole battery. Definitely need to go get some more. Working first responder day. All right. Well, thank you for your service, Gumby. In Canada, of course. hate it. I hate it when it scrolls like that. It might handle, it might not. I don't think it does. I think that, that's just a cheap Battery Daddy. That's it. You can go to batterydaddy.com and see what I'm talking about. Oh, God, yeah, that dude left. That guy's gone. Tired kicking time. Get out of here! It hasn't been longer than 5 minutes. It's been 6.5. You have my blanks made. Sort of pain in the ass. Regarding that topic of stamping over numbers, I don't do that. What I will stamp over is I'll cover up the bidding and I stopped doing that really. So most of my pre-cuts, I just will take a pre-cut set and copy the keys. I mean, I can't say I've ever, for any reason, thought to stamp over SC1. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But the bidding, yeah. I mean, I would prefer. It's hard to explain. So we cut brass keys, and then you have nickel silver. Say a pre-cut quick set comes nickel silver, right? Or not nickel silver, nickel plated. Big difference. Nickel plated. And the only reason I usually don't, sometimes I'll give those to them and say, here is a, you keep this until you need copy of key, but they never do that. You always tell people something like that, here's, just keep this original set, only take it when you need to go copy. Very few people will actually do that, because most of the time they're going to stop in or be like, oh, I need to get a key made, and all they have on them is the key that they've been using for the past 10 years, and it's worn out of a heck and back. So that never happens. But yeah, because I don't like giving 2 nickel plated with 8 brass. Say they need 10 keys. I'll usually do 10 brass. Number one, because I can stamp my name easily on brass blank keys compared to pre-cut. Schlag's a different story, because now they're coming brass and they look literally almost like the regular brass key. So those, what I'll do is I'll stamp our phone number on it, because I've got 2 different stamps. And as far as the bidding goes, I still usually don't stamp that out, unless it's like a special customer, like a friend of a friend. Even then, I wouldn't do that. I don't know. It didn't make sense. I can see why it was deleted. First Responder Day is a much better name for than what we have here. Oh, and then what I was going to finish saying is, after I do that, I'll take the pre-cut and I'll throw it in like the box that we have for sale, so as to not do the same thing a week later and accidentally be keying up a bunch of houses to the same pre-cut. Those go in the bin that I'm so behind on eBay, I gotta get caught up on that. I probably have some pre-cuts, because I've got a crap load of American pre-cuts that I gotta put up there, so I'm gonna put them, try to relatively cheap. So Shadow Enterprises, the eBay. Shameless plug. If I get time to do it, that means I gotta take pictures and upload. I'd rather do a video. Shop stamps. In fact, somebody just asked that shop stamp thing, and I need to get another one. And it's I can tell you, I can actually put the link in here to who I would recommend, but that would have to open. Let's try it and see what happens. See how good the computer can handle a little bit of stress on it today. I know he's in Las Vegas. I believe he's in Las Vegas. I got my original stamp through him, and they changed the company name since I ordered that stamp 20-something years ago. I'm gonna say he's in Las Vegas. No, I'm gonna keep getting American Key Supply. Las Vegas stamp. Metal stamp. Metal stamp. Dang it, I can't find it now. It took me a minute to find it before. What else do we call that? How did I find it when I was searching? Oh, yeah, there it is. Steel Stamps. There it is. There it is. Steel Stamps Inc. Let's pull that. Make sure that's the right website, because that's where the mail's coming from anyway. So this guy did ours. And he's got, yep, that's a good website. And I was actually looking through his website, and I wanted to order a couple of other ones because he's got like emoji stamps and stuff. And so anyway, long story short, is back when I bought that one, they were under a different name. So it like took me forever, and I sent him an email, and I was like, hey, are you the artist formerly known as so-and-so who used to do stamps? And he was like, yeah, nice to hear from you, because I wanted to, you know, find out how much they were. And I think he said about 120 bucks. Maybe a little bit more, depending on what you get. So, well worth it. Of course, I've done the whole, that's why I don't buy a whole lot of customized keys. I've really kind of always sort of wanted to, but in the same video, you know, I don't want to stock all of that type of key. I don't know. Just regular keys are fine. All right, let me get caught up on the comments. 120 bucks, yeah. Steel Stamps Inc. Yeah, there we go. What's up, Wandering Crow? Are you still wandering? Always wandering. Wandering. That's a locksmith accent, or a southern accent for you. Not Evers. Who's Evers? See, Young Brothers, I never knew they did cuts. I don't know why I never thought about them. But you always saw Young Brothers as a young lad growing up and flipping through the pages of your Locksmith catalog. You would always see Young Brothers stamps. And you'd always ooh and ah, and then see the price and then cry a little bit and decide that you was going to save up for it, but something always popped up instead. And we do have, I think 3 Young Brothers sets. Where are they? As a young lad flipping through the pages of the Locksmith catalog. No, yeah, we're close. Why are the pages stuck together? That's gross. What happened there? Key machines. But anyway, you always see Young Brothers. But I never thought about, for some reason, it never put 2 and 2 together and thought that they did custom stamps. I guess because once you buy a stamp, you really don't, either from Young Brothers, I mean, because the letter stamps that we've got, that's what we use every day, and they've stamped a heck of a lot of keys over the years, and they still stamp fine. Hey, take a guess. Which one's the most worn out, quickest of the letter set? And which one's the most quickest worn out of the number set? Answer now. As I'm looking for stamps that aren't in here, did they take them out? You'd think they'd be on this miscellaneous page with the ball buster bits and stuff. But they're not. I don't know. I guess they took them out. Or it's one of these pages stuck together. I did get my Houdini coming, by the way. I got my order in through. Speaking of CLK, I did order some new Houdini from them. They're not the cheapest anymore, but I went ahead and did it because I don't really order from them a whole lot anyway. Plus, they had some of the colored keys that Flake has been out of for a minute. So I was like, hey, sweet. I can go ahead and get, you know, some of the design keys that I've been running low on at the same time, since they have them in stock, and you know, help fund getting y'all stuff out in some weird way. I don't know, just most of their products are definitely regional. That's all I'm gonna say. They're definitely a regional supplier. Like all the products that they sell, I'm not a fan of. As far as key blanks, they sell only JMA, and I don't do JMA. That's almost getting to the point of having the same, you know, like the graphite argument or the WD-40 argument. S3E lock and key. Hello. What? Wait, your model car is it? 07 what? And it's just a regular key, doesn't have the remote head attached? Yeah, I know it's got a chip, but does it have the remote head, or does it have push buttons in the head of the key? Just a regular key. And a 07 Pontiac, say the name of the model again? Oh, G6. Okay, hold on. Give me just a sec. Like a G6. I think it's Circle Plus key. Pretty sure it is. I'm gonna check just in case. That era of Pontiacs, I remember fondly. The Pontiac G6 was one of them, and the G6 07 yada yada yada. Yeah. Let me make sure I have those. Here's ready. And you needed a copy of the key. Those are 60 plus tax, and we'll be here till 3. They're 60 plus tax for a duplicate for another key. Okay. No, ma'am, that's you bringing the key to us to get a copy. Have you lost your key completely? Do you have both pieces? Right. Right. Yeah, making sure it's your vehicle, correct. Okay, so you have the code information to cut the key. Okay, so you still have to program it when you're there. You can do that yourself as long as you have a good battery on the car. So we can cut the key on our key blank, and if they gave you the directions on programming it yourself, then it's 65 plus tax. Comes out to be about $70. And that's you coming to pick up the key and programming it yourself. In Fondren, we're in Jack. You know where UMC Hospital is? Do you know where the hospital is? UMMC. No, not on 18. In Jackson, on where Woodrow Wilson and Lakeland Drive are. Say again. Yeah, we could come out. Yes, ma'am. It'd probably run you a couple $100, but I wouldn't have anybody till Monday to do that. Okay, if you want to do it that way, it's $65. You have to bring in your title and your driver's license. You can come pick up the key and then program it yourself, and it's $65. Otherwise, you can pay to have somebody come out and do that. You cycle the key in the ignition. It sounds like you'd be better off having somebody come out and program the key for you, unless you turn the key on and off 3 times for 10 minutes each. But that's not a guarantee on the 07s that's going to program. Do you have your VIN number? Does it start with a 1 or a 2? Okay, that's an American made, so you should be able to program it yourself. But as long as the key turns in the car, which when we sell you the key, we're going by the code that they give us, which may or may not be correct because they weren't able to make the key. There is about a 10% chance that the code that they have doesn't match your car. If we cut the key and you come pick it up and try to program it yourself, as long as the key turns in the door and the ignition, you may or may not be able to program it yourself. That would be a user error. You wouldn't be able to return the key at that point. So for about $70, you can do that, or you can pay to have somebody come out. Okay, well, we'll be here till 3, and like I said, it's $65 plus tax, but there wouldn't be any refunds on it as long as the key turned in the door and the ignition. Not if the key turns in the door and turns in the ignition. If you can't get it programmed, that would be user error. We would only refund it if it didn't turn and unlock the door and unlock the ignition. So if you want to get it done, then you'd have to come to 3003 North State Street. SE Lock and Key. But again, you may not be able to, some of those G6s were very temperamental with programming. You have to have a good battery. Most of the time you have to have the battery on a charger. Okay. 3 o'clock. 3003 North State. But again, like I said, there was no, like, we don't know. You said they tried to make a key at the dealership and it didn't work. Oh. Right. Well, I did mention that sometimes the code is wrong that the dealership has, about 10% of the time. So they're, if the code doesn't work, if the code's not for your car, for some reason there's an error in the transcription when they put the code in with the vehicle, then the key wouldn't work at all. So you're kind of taking a chance doing this way, just to let you know. Well, if we match, yeah, if you have one of the pieces to the key, I can match it, and then I can verify whether or not before I ever cut the key. She's got both of the pieces. I thought you said earlier in the conversation you didn't have both of the pieces. Okay, you found it now. Okay. All right, well, just bring it in to me before 3 and we'll get it sorted out. Yep. Thank you, Wes. You're right. There is trying to help people and just come on now. Where were we? Oh, the letters. A. Yep. A is the most common. M, I think, is the next common. A and M probably equally because of the freaking master key systems. It's the AA key. I need the A key. And A, B, C, A, and M. And then, no, number 9, 6, yes, 9, 6, whoever guessed 6 or 9, because you use it twice as much for 6 and 9. The 7 is the burns. The 7 is the least worn out. It literally gets stuck to the key. Yeah, 7 is pretty. Shadow Enterprise, all spelled out. Yep, on eBay. All right, let me go back to the beginning of that conversation. It feels like it's been an hour. Has it? Feels like it's been an hour in that conversation alone. Upseller to new key. Like a G6. Dun, 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 dun. Pontiac G6 can have 4 keys programmed. Yep, 2 is Canada. See, I remember my auto. Because I did so many. I was the GM locksmith at the time. And it was that customer every effing day. Every effing day. And you don't know what we went through back then. Let me tell you something. Back then, it was rough. What's up, Carrie, what's up with you? Good morning. We all heard it. I was live, right? What's up, Alan from howdy? Oh no, Hop Skippity. Hey, okay, you're in Texas. You're saying howdy from Texas, Alan, howdy, y'all from Texas. Okay, everybody from Texas. Who else in Texas? I know at least 4 of you. Having to work wiring a house, William. Ooh, have fun wiring a house. I put in some new plugs back there. That's a little bit of wiring. Maybe refund the service if she doesn't stop talking. Auto sucks. They recorded on live. Listen, lady, let me show you something. Don't watch my facial expressions as I'm talking to you, but just trying to help a lady, trying to explain things. And she got all mad there for a minute. She's like, "Oh yeah, you will be refunding my money." I'm like, "Oh no, I won't." Oh, okay. I needed aspirin earlier. That was one of the things that I needed, and I don't have any. Let me take another sip of coffee, make it go away. I'm going to go ahead and get pre-ready for that. While we're talking, I'm going to grab the stuff to do that. What are the odds are that, I don't know, there was another lady with her, but what are the odds that she just doesn't show up, period? I want to bet in 15 minutes they call again asking what our address is. 15 minutes from now. So it'll be 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock we'll get a phone call saying, "Where's y'all at? Where's y'all?" All my valuable punches. I'm so sad that we'll never be able to have parts for this again, especially the punch. Here's my little cheat sheet. So we are doing a GM Z to transcribe that. I know lots of New York, you'll be like, I don't know, you may not have you ever had an Exacta? HKS, you used to do autos, so I don't know if you had an Exacta or not, but spacing and depth, little doodads, set timer for the callback. I would say, you know, hey, what's her name? But I don't want to get into an argument with my automated things right now. And I certainly don't want to ask Google for it because it'll send me a text alert at 3 o'clock in the morning. Spacing plate 266. Beep, beep. I know I asked that lady if she had both pieces, and I know she said no. But they found it while... This didn't make any sense. Alright, punch is S. That's right. They changed, or not the punch, but the punch is the same as the GM10. I'll leave this set up for GM10 just so it's so easy. But this thing got used, speaking of my auto days, this thing got used a lot, because we were doing GM calls. Because at that time, GM contracted through AAA for like 3 or 4 years, maybe longer than that, 6 or 7 years. And, you know, I probably do. That's a good idea. Thank you for pointing that out. Let me go look at my... I knew it. Like, I'd taken that out because we ran out at the shop, and I brought the bag out of my EDC kit. I have the first aid kit that I know has some in there, and there was supposed to be a bottle of aspirin back there, but everything's gone now. Everything's gone. All right, punch 23, yes, and then insert 206. Get out of there, those little inserts. Yep. That's 171, that's the GM. I'm going to leave all the GM stuff out to re-switch it. Alright, punch 23, and what was it? 206. Big honking thing that looks just like the other one did. This was the only bad thing about this. Kind of back in the day of the old Curtis Clipper, you know, had to use different things for different stuff. It made it a little more awkward than like an all-in-one machine. Why is there a 0 on that spacing depth wheel? Okay, I'm not going to unwrap a Circle Plus till she comes in, but that should be good to go for cutting the key. Oh Lord, I hope she actually doesn't come in while y'all are here. Because I know it's going to kind of be one of those extended things as I explain it to her again, as far as programming it. Pack a punch. So sad. Well, yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, but you can't take your 994 and set it on your knee and sit in the driver's seat of the car, can you? Can you? No, you can't. I mean, you could, but that would be a little awkward. This fits on your knee. Oof, perfectly. Oop. Punch, punch, punch. Can't beat it. Literally can't beat it. And the Curtis Clipper. Click, click, click. Still, I mean, yeah, you would be silly not to use old school tech on the old school cars. What it was made for. ITL makes Z keys easy. We have adapters for our duplicator when people bring them in just for copying, which, since they have both pieces now, depending on where it's broken, how it's broken, they just be able to clamp them up. And I love those adapters because they will hold a lot of broken keys perfectly as long as they snap. And you know, they made that, we've talked about this before, the old GMZ keyway, the Circle Plus keyway. In fact, is it a, what's up, Steam Gadget? Thanks for stopping in. You also do Honda. Whatever. Keep on doing Honda. I'll send mine to you. How about that? Just point your car that way. North is that way for me. Point your car that way and just keep driving. And then veer off a little bit to the east. And getting there to access what's up, where I'm declining call, knowing full well how it in. You really, that's one of those things where experience wins out. Right? You know, when you're all new in the business or getting into it, or when you buy enough equipment where you literally have to pay off the equipment so you don't feel bad about having equipment that you paid for and haven't paid off yet, that type of thing, where you're all gung-ho and blah blah blah, you get into a lot more sticky situations that way. It's trying to be quiet. It's kind of like, how do you open Velcro quietly? How do you close a snap type kit quietly? You don't. Literally, there's no way. It's almost as bad as Velcro. There's literally no way to do it. It's right up there with Velcro, isn't it? Okay. Wow. Just still. Snap, snap. You know, if I had a spare 20 grand to throw at a programmer, because I'm not here, that would make me have to go out and do them. Like, I would feel responsible to go out and do it. I'm just busy enough as it is to if I did that, then yeah. If we ever do get a machine, it's going to have to be one of those expensive ones, because when I'm not here, I want Kim to just be able to stick it in a hole and do what she needs to do. But with Hondas, you literally still have to go out and program it, right? No matter what, you have to hook up. Is there a clone version of that? I don't know. That's the only way I would think about it, because I'm not here from 10 to sometimes 3:30 or 4. So there's a real good video on how to open. I've seen that video, George, on opening Velcro quietly. YouTube videos prove it. Yeah, I know. There's plenty of ways to do it. Get the Gymkhana 994. That's the one I was looking at. That's the one that, at this time, if I were to buy one, that's probably the one I would go for. But they can't clone, though, can they? Can you clone them without a snoop or without going out there or whatever? Still got to get the cloner for it, right? Or the programming part of it. And I wouldn't really want her going, yeah, do you cough? That's how you open. Cough, yell, just do anything. Symbols. Yeah, jump up to the front camera. We'll go up front and take a look at our newest buddy up front. We hadn't really looked at him. It's a machine, not the program. Yeah, I know the 994 is a machine. You still have to have, that's what I was saying, you still have to have the programming part of it. It does no good to make Honda keys unless people want their door keys, and they always just want a replacement remote head. Then you gotta stock all the heads for them. It's a whole different world. Different world. And another thing is, a lot of areas in Jackson are not really safe to go to. Auto tech, yeah, Burnsy's just saying. I don't think that'd be targeted for that. That's not really a thing here. I imagine it is in bigger cities, but it's dangerous for wholly different reasons. Wholly different reasons. Like a ton of Hyundai Sidewinder keys. We don't get many calls for Hyundais. We get a lot for just the regular keys, but then there are only like 1 or 2. I mean, probably all the new ones are Sidewinder, but like back when Hyundais came on the scene and started getting into HY like 18s and 20s and all that, they what the hell was that? Just go to the front camera. Y'all would have seen that if I would have had the front camera up. Dang it! All right, to text the computer. There we go. Oh, hey, we're still alive. Y'all would have seen that if I would have had it. Well, the new van out there is our new neighbor down the street who decided to park down here today. He got a ticket for parking back. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Get out of that spot. Crunch. You're going to crunch, lady. You can't see it. It's right on the edge of your vision. Let me go up front. We'll shift the camera around. But I do have to take the volume with, or the mobile mic. Where is it? And we can't forget to jump it up to 200% before I go. I'll turn the camera a bit once I go up there. I think this lady's trying to decide whether she wants to take my spot or not. What time is it? It's close to 12 o'clock. It's close to that phone call, y'all. We're getting close to the phone call time. Okay, I'm currently still getting geared up for my mobile microphone. Give me just another minute and I'll go up front with y'all. Once I figure out this person's intentions. Hey.
Do you happen to know who owns Wells Cleaners?
Yes, in the Alma.
We have a suit in there, and they're supposed to be open today. We have a wedding tonight, and they're closed.
Oh. Okay. They're not. They haven't been open on Saturdays in a while. What's your name?
D. White.
Hold on just a second. Alright, y'all, give me just a second. I gotta go get her clothes. So I will be right back. I wanted to make sure the other camera was alive though, so hold on. Yes, it is alive. Look at you. Okay, so I'll be right back. I gotta go. I gotta get this stuff out. And yes, this is not an unusual thing. This is something I have to do quite often, believe it or not. So I'll be right back. Back! Back. Hello. Hello. And we were going up front anyway, right? So we need to sup. Let's sanitize. You know, I've done that a lot. Like, I know that place like the back of my hand. You know, I've like gone over there plenty of times and gotten clothes for people. Didn't really even have to call, but I like calling because I like interrupting their weekend with, hey, what the ass? Why am I having to do this? And instead of just going, you know, make them aware that I'm having to go do this yet again. And stuff, it wasn't in W, it was in the T section. It was supposed to be in a W section, but it was in a T section. Oh, what in the ass was that? Whatever it was, we missed it, but whew. Somebody hit somebody. Somebody's still hitting somebody? What's going on out here? That's as far as I can go, y'all. It's as far as I can reach. So what we were going to look at was this guy. Oh, the camera's about to fall. It's very crooked. Hold on, let me get my mobile comment section up. Be glad I had y'all muted just then because the truck, the brakes of the truck are hard. Oh, it's already set it. It remembered 200%, y'all. I'm so proud of it. Look at that turtle plant, y'all. It's the new guy at the shop. I rescued him from Home Depot. And we don't have any succulents that look like that either. They're fuzzy. It's like fuzzies. So I'll let him. You notice he's facing out so he can get the sun there. Anyway, yeah. What's up? Well, that is a horrible view. Horrible. Look how wide it is. It's good for wide views, being able to see the shot. But now I'm like, geez. That's crazy wide. Look at that. Hold on. Let's see if we can switch cameras and not fail. Oh, that's even wider. That's not right. Poison ivy. It's not poison ivy. Okay, that camera's different too. Okay, wow. Welcome to my absolutely bare corner. I do want to go. You want to see the back room? We have time to do that. We have plenty of time to do that. I'm actually probably we're gonna be well within time today, unless something happens. It has passed 12 o'clock, so we haven't gotten a phone call. I may be wrong on that one. You know why? Probably because I changed the blade and the thing on my Exacta. If I wouldn't have done that, then she would have shown up 10 minutes later. But yeah, front end. This Kim's little garden. Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on, we can just take this camera off. It'd be easier than lugging a tripod around. Current state of the window. Succulent, aloe. whatever that thing is. More succulents, whatever this crazy flowering, vining plant is. Turtle. Our front end gnomes hanging out, checking it out outside. Whatever that thing is. And then, what is that thing over there? I don't know. But, and then, yeah, this guy, hey, he needs a widescreen just for himself. And we're about to be coming up on where this guy is going to start blooming. That's well, we always thought to be a Christmas cactus because it always bloomed after Thanksgiving. But here in the past few years, it's turned into what I guess is a Thanksgiving cactus. Weird. All right, zoom, zooms out, zoom out, and switch back to triple camera. Oh, yeah, we got to see this. Hold up. That's this. Doop. Okay. Hey, I could have played that video while I was gone, couldn't I have? Dang it, Jason. Opportunity missed. Opportunity missed. As always, where did the remote go? All right. Back here for a minute. Oh, dang, that was easy. The back room. So at this point, Nakatomi Plaza 5 may end up being the only, because number one, Nakatomi Plaza 6, the funding for the building of that is now being eaten up by a stupid fuel pump, which is no fun. But in actuality, like I mentioned, I don't know. I was having a hard time kind of quantifying whether I needed to do 2 of them back there or not. And you can never tell, even if you measure it, you even have the squares on the floor, you can't tell volume until volume gets in the way. And as it is, Nakatomi Plaza 5 is, I don't think having a 6 back there, I think it would be counterproductive. So I have a shelf back there. Hold on, somebody's pulling in. I don't know if they're planning on walking off or not. They look like people that are going to walk off. Oh, jeez. Hold on. I can switch back microphones real quick, too. All right. Don't want to yell in your ear. Better be going for cookies. It'd be so irritable if y'all not. They're going for cookies. All right, let's take a look at the back room real quick, just for lack of anything else to do. It irritates me when people do that, but they better be coming back. Yeah, that was definitely a Karen out there. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter cactus. That's what it was weird. It never did it until Christmas. Now it's doing it before Thanksgiving. Maybe it's just a confused Christmas cactus. Hop Skippity had to leave to go rekey houses. Thanks for being here, Hop. Not doing so hot with bingo. Yeah. I can't believe we hadn't had an obligatory siren in a while. That's weird. So anyway, let's go back over to that camera. Weird but good, all right? All right, so, there we go. This is all just the beginning of throwing stuff back where, you know, just getting it out of the way, basically. The shelving, the actual shelving part had all that on the wood shelf right there. See how I did a dual tier? I took the leftover from the other one and stacked it up so I could put all the panic bars back there. So it gave me a double level. So now I don't really think I need another 4-foot one because it would come, I'd have to cut that shelf out. The floor is dirty as heck back there. But once I actually, of course, you know, the hats and all that, that's just kind of, I've been moving stuff back and forth from the office area to the back room. So once I get everything back there, I'm going to take all that. It's being used as a temporary mover arounder right now. It doesn't have a permanent assignment, except for some old, I know I'm putting Schlage handle sets on it. And a couple of other things, but yeah, that'll leave me the free pegboard too, right there, that I can keep utilizing. The ladder's temporary, obviously. So I don't think I want to do a 5 or a 6 because that's 5. I don't think I want to. I don't know. Take that one more time. Yeah. I'm over here pondering it myself. I'm looking at it to try to decide. I don't know. I think 2 would be too much. I tried to get Kim's opinion on it. I was like, I just feel like if I have 2 side by side, as I come around the corner now, I'll be able to have that open spot and I can use it. One of the things out of my van, I took the some of the shelving out of my van, and I actually sized it to fit in there sideways. So now I have pull-out drawers that was in my van that I didn't really need. Now I've got it back there, and I can use it for I don't know what, something. I don't know. Work in progress. Even though it's up, it's still being underutilized right now. Yeah, door closers. Some old door closers. Easter cactus have scalloped edges. Yep, I did sanitize when I came back from next door because I touched clothes. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, since it's been a slow day. That's one thing about that's one, oh, double mic. Double mic. Be quiet, Mike. All right, that's one thing about Nakatomi Plaza 1, the OG. Yes, you can go ahead and mark that now. Out of all the other Nakatomas I've had, whoa, the construction of this one and the shelf style with the metal shelves is the same as Nakatomi Plaza 1 OG. It's actually the same exact one. No, sorry, it's not. Yeah, it is the same exact one except it's red. Has the connectors. I'll never get another one that that doesn't have that because all the other Nakatomas were horrible. Ooh, hey. Is this our phone call? No, it's not. SE lock and key. Good. What year model? What kind? Suzuki Boulevard. Hold on. You have a key, you just need to get another key made, or you've lost the keys for it? Yeah, but it'd be Monday before I could help you. All my motorcycle stuff is in my van and I don't have it today, so. Well, you said you lost it, so you'd have to bring the ignition in, but I wouldn't be able to help you today, like I said. Okay, if you're bringing the whole bike, you'd have to schedule a time when you were bringing it in Monday, but would you say you're writing my number down? And you have to have the title for your bike too. I'm going to check that bike again just to make sure that's the ones that we have. So hold on. You said a 2006 Boulevard? Okay. Which boulevard? Letters like C90, M90. Say again. C50? Yeah. If you're bringing the whole bike down, it runs about, usually about 85 for 2 keys. Yeah. 3003 North State Street. Fondren. Yeah, into Lakeland, Old Canton, and then up to State Street. Yeah. Yep, right next door. So if you're pulling a bike, you would need to park alongside Mitchell Street. But you want to call Monday and set a time when we can bring it in. I'll know better Monday morning when I would be able to. And it'd probably be after lunch. Oh, do you? No, yeah. Yeah, I can actually go get the motorcycle stuff on Monday. No, I don't have the stuff with me. I can't do it today. I can't do it. I can't do it today at all. We don't come out on Saturdays anyway. So if you want to give me a call Monday morning, I can probably do it around 10 or 11. Hold on. No, you be bringing it to me or it's going to be more expensive. SE lock and key. So I should have my stuff by about 10 or 10:15 if you want to give me a call Monday morning. Jason. Okay. We'll be here after probably 10:15, 10:30. About 10:15. Yep. All right, thanks. SE lock and key. What year model? Is it a regular key or does it have a remote head? Regular keys, probably. Let me look it up real quick. What year did you say? '06 Hyundai Elantra. Those are $7 each. Thank you. Okay, you gonna ring again? Sorry. Business is part of it. HY17. You were off by 2. Well, according to this, anyway. HY15 is 11 through 18. Yeah, you know what irritates me is I was getting stuff out of my van when I was, after it got plopped into the bay, and I looked at my motorcycle kit that was in there. That's never in there. I don't even know why it was in there, but I put it. Normally, it's with this. For some reason, I had it in the car. I don't freaking know why. I know why. Because Kim's ignition locked up on her one time, and I had to fix it. That's why. And I never brought it back in. But when I was at the bay, I was like, should I grab that motorcycle stuff? Saturday is sometimes a busy day for motorcycle stuff. Should I do that? Nah. It's the last few weekends I hadn't had any motorcycle, ignitions. As soon as I get back to the shop, right at like 5:30, somebody calls asking about a Suzuki ignition. And then that guy. Of course. The one thing that you don't get out of your van is the one thing that you're always going to need. More stuff. Should have done it. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Until the emergency, right? And I've had more than one person act like, and that the GM, the G Pontiac call earlier, it's like they're surprised that the price that you give them for in-shop something is not for me coming out and doing it. It's like, no, I'm not coming out to your car and making you a key for $65. No, not coming out to your motorcycle probably 20 miles from here and making a key for $85. The shit that you do. Somebody else came over the other day. I didn't know if it'd be cheaper for you to go get the lock yourself and rekey it or for me to just bring it. When they bring that lock all the time, that same kind of lock. It's like, and they know that we charge a service charge. It's like, okay, so you can pay $15 or you can pay $85. I don't get it. Don't get it. Yeah, Murphy's Law. Murphy's Locksmith Law. Predict 19 calls in a row. We just sit here flipping through the hello. I see lock and key. Two. Well, there you go. That's without the charge. You get $200 if they bring the bike. Yeah, it'll probably be 100 or so after tax. But with whatchamacallits, little, I can't even think of it. AccuReaders. Yeah. I mean, that's one thing. I'm out of cold drip. If I had to do it a harder way than the long paid off AccuReaders, then I think typically my charges are $45 for the ignition if they bring the ignition in. But we have been going up, so $85 will probably turn into $100 when the sergeant says he can play with the siren. That's what it was. Did y'all call? Yep, I was looking for a siren. You can play with the siren. One thing you don't get is one. The key to the van door. Lishy. Well, I've got AccuReader, so why would I buy a Lishy? And I'm good with the AccuReader, so why would I buy a Lishy? I wouldn't. That would be a waste of money when I have a perfectly good way of doing it that I'm pretty dang experienced doing because I've done it so much. So, literally no reason to spend the whatever it is, $60 on a Lishy for it. I've literally never had a problem with those AccuReaders either. That I can remember. Better knock on wood. It'll screw me up Monday morning, right? But they're a little awkward to learn, but once you figure it out, it's like boop, 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 and then if you lose the slot. You know, if I was like starting fresh, I would definitely go Lishy because obviously there's not a bunch of pieces to, you know, piddle around with, but the Determinator, I hated. I hated the whole Determinator series. Couldn't stand it. I hated the AccuReaders were only marginally better, and then Wait, did I just say the same thing twice? Not AccuReader. What's the name of those things? The guys down in Biloxi. It's not AccuReader. It's not AccuReader. It's the other one. It's got 3 or 4 metal slides. I can't think of the name of it now. So that was my bad. And I can't think of the name of it. Somebody here will probably come up with it. The better reader? The better something? Anyway, he's down on the coast in Mississippi. No, not the Cobra Reader. I never got that one. It's, shoot. Yeah, I'll think of it in a minute. When I'm not trying to think of it, I'll think of it. But I like them. The AccuReader I only had 1 or 2 of for Ford and 8-cut back when I was doing auto. Back when it was half impressioning. But yeah, the Determinators suck. That are heavily tinted or hardtop Wranglers. I only got the Lishy because I don't like long reaching tools. Well, of course, I don't even unlock cars a whole lot anymore. But the only reason I got the Honda, and I still have yet to use it, so I still have not paid for it yet, technically, is the new GM. I think it's the smaller SUVs because our news station went on a rash of, one of our news stations went on a rash of locking their keys in it. And they are a hard car to long reach. And literally, that's the only reason I got those. And I still haven't even practiced or used it. I'm just going to wing it when I get on one. So, but yeah, if I was starting fresh, I would definitely go all Lishy. New York, you've been doing it for a while, so you know the days of pulling panels and all that, right? How long have you been doing it? Long enough to know the days of pulling panels? Impressioning Ford 5 cuts on the daily. Oh God, I hated that. Hated that era. Like Jeep Wranglers, SIP 22. Oh, Wrangler's hard to 40 years. Yeah, then you know the days of pulling panels. You know the hard days of locksmithing. When you had paper manuals, your own handmade paper references. Brussels ambulance siren on YouTube. The 2-in-1, yeah, last I saw, what were they, like $45-ish? When I was a young lad and I was flipping through the catalog back in the day. Oh, actually, I can answer my question about the readers in here, can I? Because Flake sells them. Where is the section? I'm not being real good with the Flake catalog, am I? I remember back in the day when this automotive crap wasn't filling up the whole front of the catalog. Now the whole front of the catalog's got nothing but automotive remotes in it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, AccuReader. AccuReader is the one I was thinking of. Easy Reader was what I was thinking of that replaced the Determinator. Sorry. Easy Readers. To straighten all that out earlier, TLDR part. Determinators suck. Easy Readers were only marginally better. AccuReaders is what I use for on my motorcycle, just because I'm good at it. Because that Lishy wasn't, when they made theirs, there was no. That was like the very beginning of the Lishy era. They were still kind of a foreign, literally. They were still kind of a foreign thing, but how much is this the new catalog? I think so. 2-in-1 tools, yeah, $45 standard. For cars. I can't believe they still have the Terminators in the catalog. I guess that's just a nod to though. I mean, I guess people who use Determinators who got good at them. I don't even see the motorcycle section for. This must be an older catalog. But yeah. Is it? No, 2021. Easy Readers are the same as the Cobra Readers. Oh, gotcha. The SUVs, yes, so tight. So tight. That, and I also have, I bought the GM one and the Ford version too. Hadn't used either one. Hadn't used either one yet. That's okay, because I've got a training video I can go watch on it, right? I'll figure it out. Mr. Lishy worked in a chop shop. Probably. He's probably that guy that's doing the clipping that you see that, y'all seen that viral, in our world, viral video of the motorcycle dude flipping the keys. I'm going to have to take a picture of the jackass and his wife that went over there. I'm pretty sure that's the same one that's done it before and catches an attitude with me when I yell at him. But we did lose our spot. Thank you, bro. I'll have to thank them when they come out. Oh, that was the difference. The Cobra Readers. I remember that light. I was like, that's some pretty old school stuff too. Does the light still work? Did you ever get one? Cobra Readers have been around for pretty much the same as Easy Readers. Didn't they just pretty much take the Easy Reader design almost, tweak it a little bit, and then add a light to it? I think so. Anyway, that's enough on auto. That's enough on auto. I don't want to deal with auto anymore. Let's go look at this. This is one thing I do have to do today. Probably we'll get started on it for a minute. And yeah, because it's something that has to be done. Got a package from Covert, have the travel hook, and oh, are you allowed to buy overseas from Covert? I guess so. You hope the D-bag locks his keys in this car? Yeah. How much? I'll charge you. Seeing as how nobody will respond to phone calls except for the $200 scammer girls, yeah, I'll charge you $150. It'll be $150 to open your car, bro. You want to call them and let them come open it in front of my shop? That's fine. I'll sit in here and laugh about it. Laugh about you getting gouged. Okay, we can go to a split screen now. Yeah, see, lock and key. No, ma'am, we don't. Thank you. In the 90s, most wafers you could pick were normal locks, not read them for sidewinders. Oh, yeah. You've had a multi-tool in your pocket since 1995. Does that mean you hadn't changed your pants since 1995? You sound like viewing safes. I don't. I'll change combos on safes, but I don't like doing it. It's not. I definitely am not gonna. No, it wasn't. It wasn't that call. It was a laser cut, but she didn't ask specifically. She just asked if we did laser cut keys. So maybe missed out on. No, it wasn't Honda. She just said laser cut, so we don't know whether it's. We didn't know whether it was Honda or not. So I didn't set her up to. Oh, look at that! Worked perfectly. Wow. Let's move this over here. There we go. Locksmith innovation. Yep, I know. We've been through it before. As long as I pay the import fees. What does that translate to? 160 DKK. So if you order like $100 worth of stuff, I don't know what the monetary translation of that is. Like if you ordered $100 worth of stuff, are you paying like 10% of it or 15% of it or less or higher? I've never understood how that works. Bill, we're going to make the start of Mount Brassmore. That's what we're about to do, y'all. Y'all want to check out and let's see how big of a Mount Brassmore we can get out of. That's been a while since I've done this, and this is literally one of those. $1 is 6.5. So 6.5. That would be 3%. Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking it was a lot more than that. Thank you, James Randolph, for breaking that math down to me. Appreciate that. That's not as bad as I thought. I was expecting like 10% or something. Which mic are we on? We're on the wrong mic. Hey, I'm back with this mic, and it should still be. Did it remember its settings? No. I know why I didn't remember its settings, because I want to. Oh yeah, I did remember its settings. Oh, sweet. Okay. Sweet. Comment section over here. Let's see what we got. Goat hair brush, tea lights. Normally I actually unscrew this guy, but I'm not going to right now. Let us spend a few minutes building up Mount Brassmore. We need a wider brush. Holy moly. That's a lot of powdered keys, y'all. Finely shaved keys. You know, whenever you see that thing, what do you do for a living? Or describe what you do for a living in, you know, really lame terms or something like that. It's like you finely shave keys. So beautiful and majestic. And colorful. Oh. Sorry for coughing in your ear. I forgot that I had the microphone on. What did I come back here for? I came to this part too, so. Oh, if I can find it real quick. No, I can't. Dang it. What did I do? Oh, ha ha. Can I get to the phone in time? That's the remote, not the phone. SE lock and key. We're in Fondren across from Walker's Drive-In. What did you need? For a house or car? Oh, okay. Yes, sir. I'm here till 3. Thanks. It's beautiful. If this would curl the right way. There. Okay. Let's move over to the other one. Precious metals dropped yesterday. Oh, why yesterday? Yeah, we're going to go over to the other one now. We're going to see what's over there. And then we'll have to wrap up today's video. You know, I told Kim, Locksmith Innovation, what's up? I told Kim, I was like, I really want to forge because I'd love to melt that down for sure. Instead of just, you know, doing it for scrap value or whatever. I'd love to be able to melt it down and make cool stuff out of brass, but I don't want to do that at the house because, you know, fire, probably, I feel like I would, honestly, I feel like I would hurt myself. I'm used to being around forges and stuff because I was real heavy into the knife making world. So, like, I know how to set up a forge, I know how to run a forge, and I know how to heat up steel and bang on it with the bing, bing, bing and make neat things. But, yeah. Okay, wait. We gotta get the, gotta move the cord a little bit. All right, so this one is, yeah, copy bit and barrel by casting them. That's another reason I always wanted to do a forge, is make bit barrel keys. Literally one of the only reasons. Next, laws 11968. You'd like to melt down and get. That's exactly why I hadn't done it yet. That's literally exactly why I haven't, because I know that I would do something dumb and like burn the ever living crap out of myself. And you know what? I hate getting burned. That's like the worst. Is burning yourself. The worst. All right, so this one is a little bit trickier to do because I've got this shelf right above it. So a little bit trickier to do, and it collects. Okay, hold on. Let's do it this way first. Oh no, we lost some. We need a better brush than that. And obviously this is a pretty lame job that I'm doing. Normally I would be very carefully, you know, getting all into the nooks and crannies and all that, but for time's sake, because it's probably not on high on your list of things that you're expecting to watch today, but we're going to do it anyway, as we do everything on live. Oh no. Okay, you get over here. We're going to see how much I've collected in this guy. I don't use this one quite as much as I do the 18, but the problem with this one is it collects right there. And it collects down in this part of the machine. So what I do in that case is usually just flip it upside down, which is what I'm about to do. Get all the stuff off the initial surfaces. Okay, there we go. Let me move this out of the way just a bit so that I can do it. See, not as much. Not as exciting as the 18, 17, whatever that is over there. Oh, that got you a square too, didn't it? Hey, shim. Not terrific, but not too bad. And lastly, this guy. Ooh, what was that cracking? Crack-a-lack-a-lackin'. That's pretty respectable size, though. I mean, that's weird. That's weird to find. Okay. Ha. I think we need to finish this off the right way, right? I can see no other way to finish this off. Uh-oh. May not have enough bulk to hold this flag. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. I only got one. Okay, there it goes. Ha! But say I only got one out of that whole thing. Jump back to the desk mic so that we can finish off today's Saturday Morning Live. Yeah, Mount Brassmore. Once I combine the two, though, we'll have a really good Mount Brassmore, right? So, one last look. Ken Nixon, you're joining in to see some flags on piles of brass. Yep. You know how things go here. It just happens. Just happens. You like the weed whacker? Like, thank you. My scar is going to be forever with me to remind me of that. You love the smell of melted metal. Yeah, I did too. That was one thing I liked about the knife world is, number one, in the wintertime, being near a forge was warm. Sucks in the summertime, though. Have a good one, Locksmithing Innovation. Thanks for being here. You know, scars are just, they just remind you of things you fucked up doing. Oh, excuse my language, but things you effed up doing. So, take a picture of Mount Brassmore. I will. May post it onto the community post too. So we'll do this one. This one's much better. Much better Mount Brassmore right there. Or we can combine them and then put the flag back in there. I don't know. That can't be a good way to handle sharp. Sure it is. Sure, it's a perfectly fine way. Perfectly fine way to handle sharp brass. Thought that's how everybody did it. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all remember we replaced the battery in this guy. Think it'll work? beep, boop, boop. Turning down the microphone so that we can lock force disassemble. Oh, it was the battery. Look at that. Wait, it always goes off pretty easy. It's like that. Okay, I'm pressing on. What's up with that? There it goes. Okay, off. Where are you on camera? Okay, so way up here. Okay. The remote just sucks. Okay, off. On. Off. It's literally, it's like a laser. Bing, bing. Lock force. Disassemble. Thanks for being here, everybody. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great weekend. And, yeah, wish me luck that I get my van back fairly early Monday. I'm thinking he'll start working on it Monday morning. So I should have it back by, at least I would hope by lunchtime. Ugh. I don't want to pay the mechanic. Never like paying the mechanic. Sucks. Mowing time. Oh, that reminds me. I may have to. I could probably get away with not doing it. I don't know. I think I'm not gonna feel good. I don't feel good. Sorry, babe. I don't think I can mow today. It's okay. It's okay. Everything will be all right. I'll get it next weekend. Yeah. But it's not gonna rain here, so. Order your gymkhana. Okay, order me one. Send it here. I'll give you my address. Kind of hard to order a gymkhana when I don't have a van to put said gymkhana in, which I wouldn't be putting it in the van anyway. But yeah, van's more important right now. I think I got a brass burr in my finger. Y'all have a great weekend, and yeah, thanks for being here as always. Time to go. I gotta go finish cleaning brass and piddling around the shop for the rest of the day until Kim comes and gets me. I'm at her mercy. Hopefully she went to the grocery store without me, but she threatened me on the way in that she was gonna make me go to the Walmart place with her, because literally if she's coming to pick me up, I don't really have a choice. I'm stuck. And if she decides to go to Walmart instead of going home, I guess I'm not doing so hot. You know what I didn't try? I didn't try these buttons. I think I'll fix those buttons. The buttons didn't work, as always. Of course they didn't. So, let me do this. Okay. Copy and paste. Got this nice little push button thing that, even though I made work before the video started, it still didn't work. So, no encore. I gotta go to work. Unless y'all want to watch me sweep brass for another hour and yell at this person in the white car out there. I don't know. But anyway, y'all have a great weekend. Catch you next